This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Good afternoon. We're doing an afternoon. Damn, close deal me in. Oh, no, Skeletor. You got to see Deal Me In version 2. It is a complete revamp and a complete upgrade. I can't wait to bring it live. Check, mic check. You hear us both, Skeletor?
Got it.
What's up? How was your morning? Happy to be here again. Happy to entertain you this afternoon. We're the reason live streaming is fun, not boring. Afternoon session. I assume we're going to talk about, yes, in both channels, perfect. Talk about how our mornings were, trades we saw, where price is. Give a little bit of a recap. Omnius, you want to start?
I was thinking that you were gonna run your spiel for the theme of the podcast.
The Discipline Mastermind Group?
Oh yeah, discipline and
Yeah, no, absolutely. Once again, and I'm going to bring it up on every stream. I want to create a live accountability partner program, but live, you know what? I wanted to get it done in the Discord, but I don't know. I think it's just too tough with the scheduling. You know, everybody is unable, not everybody's able to show up at the same time. So let's get it done live on stream. You still have accountability to us. We're going to hold your feet to the fire. Honestly, I think a lot of people are struggling, and being accountable to yourself just doesn't work. We just allow ourselves always to break the rules, and then once we break the rules, we spiral. A lot of us are struggling with, you know, everyone has their own issues that they're struggling with, but we're all struggling. We're all doing stupid mistakes and feeding money into the prop firm machine. So let us be your accountability partner. Say the word. We're going to add you to our list, and hold your feet to the fire. Hold you responsible. Check in every day, and give this a chance to work for yourself. Report to us on how you did. Did you follow your process, or did you get distracted with, I don't know, P&L? Did you get distracted with revenge trading? So not only one will it increase your self-awareness, but if you commit to the program, I think it'll give you and us a chance to improve our performance, to see a little bit more stability in our P&L, and pay less in eval fees. So that's what I want to work on, and we're going to get that going. As far as the day goes today, you want to jump in there?
I was just going to point out that we're still pushing down below this, pushing through this gap from not last Friday, the previous Friday. And we're back into the gap. We pushed up, came back down. I'm still seeing 520 on the table.
Wow, look at that, eh? Yeah. We're just now taking a look at the 5-minute chart. We've just been
breaking
trading
down,
lower.
breaking the lows.
Yeah, lower, and lower.
So I'd be looking for the 520 next up. So, go ahead.
Well, since we talked about the 2-minute trade that you brought up on your screen, I'm curious to see. You probably had, I mean, depending on how you trade it, I don't know if you take only the first setup, but I'm assuming if you don't only take the first setup, you probably got quite a few setups on your chart. I'm looking over here also at my bands, and we went into the bands 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times without getting above them. So there would have been a whole bunch of opportunities there. Well, pretty much from the time that we left.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you would do? Would you take multiple trades, or you only take? I used to have something called TBM, the big move. It only took the first one when it crossed over.
If the trade's there, take it.
Yeah.
Don't want to live forever, do you?
I know some people that do.
Earlier, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at Nightbot again. Nightbot and Stream Elements are fighting again.
Yeah.
Nightbot said, "You want to dance? Let's dance."
So I got my personal daily loss limit on my 50K accounts set to $300. I didn't get close to anywhere on that. I traded 3 accounts today. I traded Wealth Charts, Apex. I traded Apex on Ninja Trader, and I traded Bulenox on, I'm pointing on Platform X. It was all green everywhere. There was nothing even to think about. It was just green, 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 except for what I said in Bulenox today, Platform X, which is something that I want to do, something I'm working on. The one thing I'm working on right now is shutting down after a loser. Not shutting down, but taking a break. Switching accounts after a loser. So I had a first loss on Bulenox, down 50. I rotated onto my Apex accounts. And then I went back to my Bulenox account, and I think I ended up, I haven't opened it up yet, but I think I ended up nicely, maybe $100 on that, which is pretty much my target. So for today, the one thing that I'm working on, that I was focusing on, the one discipline issue was really trying to put it in my head, rotate after one loss. Don't allow an account to get into trouble. And I did that today successfully. On the other hand, I took a couple of impulsive trades that maybe I shouldn't have. Something that if Omnius was sitting beside me, he would have been allowed to play the donkey. I did chase a little bit, and I did take a couple of counter trend scalps. Probably shouldn't do that because Omnius told me once, if you develop or even if you feed bad habits, even if it's in an account that you don't care too much about, they come back to haunt you on your accounts that you do care about.
Trading is a game of habits. You build those habits.
Yeah, it is. I
bad
agree
habits,
with you.
You get bad results.
I agree with you 100%. It's funny. It still sits in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Did
So
you
I was
have,
asking people on Facebook which prop firms they like. Somebody pointed out that Day Traders has a 30% consistency rule.
Yeah.
I really don't think that's that bad, though. I mean,
I'm good with it. I don't have those kinds of Grand Slam days, so it's irrelevant to me.
What is Bulenox? Isn't Bulenox 30?
I don't know. I would assume 30. I'm pretty sure it's 30 because in my head, it's those two rules that they have that counterbalance are both 30.
I mean, that's just saying that, you know, I mean, what is it on a 50K account? Was it like $700, $800?
No, I think it's, 2,600 times 0.3.
Oh, no, 700 was the 20%.
Yeah, let's say 750. But even if you make 1,000, even if you have $1,000 a day, you still only got to get to about, let's say, 1,200 or something. I think it is.
Right. So all you have to do is push your profit a little bit more.
Big deal. I'm doing that anyways now. I'm not taking my money out. I hope I don't regret it.
I see that as a non-issue. I think 20% is a bit tight.
20% is a little tight.
I think between 30 and 40 is probably
the
place to go. But I did see on Day Traders that they also have a consistency on the eval, which I did not know that. So they have a 50% consistency on the eval.
I didn't know that either.
And it says it's a loose rule. So they're going to violate you for like 55 or something. But
yeah, no, I didn't know that.
That means no YOLOing a Day Trader's account.
Yeah, we'll go over some prop firms. I think we'll go over them with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah.
We'll pick a firm. Maybe not today. I don't know if you want to do one today. I'm good with it. But
No,
I
no,
wasn't.
stick to the game plan. I was just bringing up a few side notes.
Yeah, but definitely going to go through quite a few of the prop firms with a fine tooth comb, see what all their rules are, and just refresh my memory. Because even me, I get confused. There's those.
Right. So many prop firms and which rules for this one, which rules for this
Yeah,
one. And
the
then they
news is
change the rules so fast.
the news is the one that gets me the most, I think. So we're moving back into the bands. I mean, I don't really want to trade too aggressively in the afternoon, but I still am curious if Omnius has the same thing as me. I'll
I
take
put
a
on the
look at this.
hourly chart. I wasn't really trying to trade. Can look at the 2 minute, whatever people want to look at.
Yeah, throw up the 2 minute and the also the volume chart just for a second, just to
It's
give a
kind of
quick.
either or, right?
No, I think the volume chart reacts quicker.
No, I mean, like I can only display one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, no. I mean, switch. Do
Well, I used to have a small chart. I don't know. I don't think I got that set up.
what do we got as far as NQ is weaker. NQ is coming up now, right now, to a little bit of a resistance. A support that is now maybe going to be a resistance. I think it's pretty obvious to see, right? The one at 5 a.m. And then it acted as support again at around noon. And we broke below it, coming back into it.
I missed what you were saying. We broke
How did I do today? Wow, how many
support.
accounts did I
Okay.
trade today? Yeah,
I see where you're at right there.
5 a.m. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get Bulenox open. Okay, so that's your 2 minute I'm seeing. Yeah, see, I don't see trades on that. I'm just not a time chart trader, but I see them on your volume chart. That's the thing. Like I can
Well,
see setups for myself. I can't see them on the 2 minute. Not as clear. They don't come
what
out.
about this? What if I drew a line right here and then drew another line right there? Okay. See the lines?
Yeah,
Now you just tell me. We'll even draw a box, even though it's already colored. We'll still draw the box. Now you just tell me for each box whether we should have been short or long. So we're in this box, right?
certainly bias. Yeah, certainly easy bias. I use it too. But how to
Let's just got to
structure a
be
trade.
back over here. Okay.
Yeah.
So easily this should have been long, right?
Mm.
Easily this should have been short. That's the way I see the market.
Easy. It's a no-brainer.
Now,
Now, would you get the same clarity with the volume chart?
it's a little different.
I think you get the same clarity, though. I don't think you're going to have. Okay, one little. Yeah, okay, so a little more responsive. Yeah, a little more responsive, but you can manipulate it. You can, you can fine tune it.
Yeah. I mean, you can see it there. What if we put something like
Because when
that?
it's more responsive, you get in earlier on the turns, but you don't want it. You don't want it too often to be flipping sides.
And then something like that. You want to see it breaking the low? This could even go over here. Then you just look for the pullback and go.
Mm.
What I really want is what's on the 2 minute chart to be on the volume chart, but that's what I was working on last weekend. I couldn't get.
Let me
Win
take a
some, you
flyer.
lose some, right?
A little short here. If we take out the swing high, I'll get out. But like I said,
Jumping in a short.
yeah. We'll see. We are at. You see, I'm not a big fan of saying that this is resistance because it was previous support. I like finding places. For me, you know what resistance is? Just under 25,900.
Well, I wouldn't
Well,
look to trade off of it. I would just look for a reason not to
yeah,
trade into
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think if you're going to take a trade, there's got to be a trade setup. It's got to be.
Well, there is a trade setup. Look at my chart. There's the band. We went into the band and we got a continuation candle. Broke the low of the previous 1 minute chart candlesticks. Heiken Ashi went from white to red. We never got above the bands. Let me
So
open it
you
up a
wanted
little bit.
to get you back on subject. You wanted to talk to people about accountability and ways that they can hold themselves accountable as well
Well,
as
that's
finding
it. Yeah,
partners.
that's it. No, absolutely. We're the partner. You come in, you check in every day with us. We talk about your trades, your process, agree to put yourself on the Omnius Trades Futures Floor Accountability List, and you come in, check in every day. Let us know how you did the previous day. We'll work together with you. We'll come up with some ideas of what you want to focus on, where you're struggling, what issues you're struggling with. Propose some solutions. Of course, the best solutions are one that, you would find to be compatible with your style of trading. Let me just give you an example of what I mean. Let me get out of this trade here. I'm a very active trader. So a solution isn't for me to limit myself to 3 trades a day. That's not, that wouldn't be a solution that's compatible with my style of trading. But you just find solutions that can work for you.
Well, what you could do is limit yourself to say 10 trades a day. Because when you limit yourself to a certain amount of trades or an area, then you're saying, hey, is this really the best trade that I'm going to take today? So you're saying you have to, like, look, this is one of my 10 trades. Is this really where I want to put it?
That is, but for me, my process is it's very well defined and I'm very comfortable with it. And it's the clicker. The clicker defines the setup and the entry because it's a double click. So the clicker defines the entry and the setup. I mean, the setup and the entry price. And my PDLL controls my money. And I allow myself to trade as frequently as possible as long as I'm following the clicker. So did I take every trade that I took today? Bitcoin is approaching 100K. Oh, wow. I wonder if we're going to break below it. Every trade I took.
Or is it time to buy? What are we looking for to buy
Actually,
Bitcoin?
you know what? Let me get out the clicker again. It's been retired. It's time to pull it out again.
Bitcoin's down 20%. Not looking to buy Bitcoin down 20%. I'm looking to buy Bitcoin down 45%.
Yeah. I wonder what it's going to be now.
Still looking for the 45%, around 67, 68,000. Now I'm looking to buy and hold for the long term. I know other people are looking to day trade for a few days, and they have systems to do that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to buy at a discount and sell to premium. Also, we got Meta down 21%. That's what I'm looking more at. I want to see Meta continue to fall. I want to start averaging in. And if we can get Meta around the 530 area, I want to start averaging in heavier.
What am I looking for?
Nasdaq's pushing back up. See how it reacts to this area. Skeletor, do you day trade Bitcoin or? Do you buy in to accumulate or swing trade it? What do you do in the area of Bitcoin? Or do you trade the moon cycles like Ruin?
Hmm.
Don't knock the moon cycles, man.
Okay, fully set up. Short trade didn't.
Every market goes through cycles. You have to find their cycles. It's just the cycle of human psychology.
So the short trade on the 1 minute chart, we crossed over, so that one didn't work out. Now we'll wait to get back into the bands. We'll watch. Okay, perfect. Okay, there we go. All set up. Okay, so starting from now, I am going to announce every time I'm in a trade, and I will discuss whether or not that it's a fully qualified trade, that I didn't get in early, I didn't get in late, I got my price, it was a legitimate setup, or I will mention if it's impulsive and that I chased, or that I'm taking a scalp against the short-term trend. I'm kind of counter-trend scalping. Remember, I'm a short-term trader, so it's possible. Like right now, I would be taking longs. That's not, long is the trend trade for me now. Short would be the counter-trend trade. But I will let you know. It's not for you know, for everyone to understand my system exactly, but it's just for me to be self-aware and to bring up whether or not I'm taking a trade that I should be taking. We'll see. We'll see.
Now, do you have a longer time frame chart, or what are you basing your trend on?
I watched the 5. But I just base. I know the statistics so well off the back of my hand. I think it's a good time to enter BITO. I know the numbers so much off the back of my hand already that I'm just a technical trader. I just find the setup and take it.
Like a jet or something flying over my house.
Uh,
Like, what's that? An earthquake? We don't get earthquakes.
so we're gonna take reversals off band entries when we have an entry into the bands, which we do right now. So I can click, and if we get the reversal, I will take it. You don't see it over here. It's on. Actually, you did get already a touch into the bands, but I'm watching on a chart that's a little bit more sensitive. There we go.
Sorry,
We got the entry.
I was missing your comments because I was on top chat again.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
something like that even exists, I don't understand.
Yeah, stupid. Okay, so I'm long at 60. It's a legitimate trade. I took a 5 lot.
No, buy altcoins to hold forever. What kind of altcoin we're looking for, Skeletor? Listen, my Shiba Inu is about at the bottom it's ever been. Should I buy some more?
No kidding. Maybe I should get some. I always wanted. Okay, I got out of 80% of my 5 lot that I got in at 60. And it was a legitimate
I always thought
trade.
Shiba Inu would do good because they had all kinds of stuff built around it. But man, what a dumpster fire it's been.
Let's see if I can get 15,
Either
20
going
points
to
on
the
my last
moon or
piece.
0. Yep. What is that? Shiba Inu? You serious?
Oh my God! None of that chat is showing up. You have that on your stream?
What?
All that chatting you're doing? Shiba Inu going to the moon and all that?
I'm reading your stream.
Oh, because I'm looking at your stream and I'm saying, where are you getting those comments from? That's it. I'm out of my trade. There we go. Well, I just have one. What is that? Ah, there we go. No buy altcoin to hold. I'm going to start buying. I think it's okay. There we go.
Do you think could buy BITO, but still waiting for Bitcoin to drop lower? At least say 90,000 or 80,000.
Actually, well, so we're coming right into the 692 area, which is the pre-market lows.
And I also already have BITO, and it buys me more every month without me doing anything. So it's just going to keep buying. Every month it's going to buy more and more and more as it's going down. So I'm just going to hold it. And then if it does get down, Bitcoin gets down to these levels, the 80,000, 70,000, that's when I'm going to start heavily putting in my own money again. Real estate's also down quite a bit. I was surprised to see that one.
Is it really?
I was looking for a buy right strategy for real estate. You can see my chart here on the XLRE. See we're at the bottom of these bands. So really get down a little bit more, and that's really the prime time to be buying the real estate sector. Although a lot of times it bounces from here, so I don't know. I might start a position here, average in. Was really looking for a buy right strategy on it, but I didn't see one. Might have to ask GPT. We always talk about the market being overbought and how everything's so overbought, but sometimes what we don't talk about is, and I mentioned it earlier today, is like 80% of the market's oversold. A lot of stocks are doing really bad. We see Procter and Gamble's down almost 20%. Pepsi's down. Well, it was down 35%. CVS ain't been doing that great. Disney hasn't been doing that great. 3M starting to make a comeback. Nike's in the gutter somewhere. Nike's down like 65%. Dollar General's way down. UPS was down what, almost 70%. So that was the companies that held America together years ago. Now they're all in the dumpster. Everybody wants the tech stocks. Do you think we're trying to push higher?
It does look like it, yep.
Still think we need to get a little bit higher. Haven't really broken that structure yet.
No. I think it's 692, if I'm not mistaken. Wish there was a hotkey or something for me to get my able to change from crosshair to not crosshairs, but they didn't make it fun or easy. They really didn't think. They really didn't think by making the crosshair so deep in the menu.
Time do we start? You remember?
1:15.
No, about 1:30.
Well, spot on, 1:15. You look like you're in a bad mood.
Me?
Yeah. If I was sitting beside you, I would push you over in your chair, and then we would start fighting.
I drink more Zip Fizz. Make me feel better. What Skeletor put? Sale.
React game for smart contracts.
Layer O platform focused on post-quantum encryption, cross-chain services, small market cap. Did I say 5 million? No, I try to stay away from penny stocks. I try to keep my list just to S&P 500 companies now.
Wow, look at the current firms you're looking at. 15 cents, 10 cents. Wow. Some of those go bananas. I remember when I was trading stocks with Day Trade the World. Some of those things just crazy. The companies, the small market caps, not the mid caps, but the small caps. Wow, some of these things.
But the thing is, the statistics on penny stocks is the majority of them is going to go to zero. Majority is either going to go to zero or be bought out. They get bought out.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get for it. If it goes to zero, you're going to lose everything you put into it.
They were hard to trade also when they were in play. You'd have market halt, market halt, market halt.
Yeah.
Then it reverses, market halt. Wait, how are you going from a long market halt to a short market halt without any trades?
And most of the penny stocks, they're not profitable. That's why they're a penny stock. So they have the wild swings. You can see it looks great. You buy it, it goes down 60%, 70%. Then by the time you're ready to get out of it because you done lost all your money, it shoots up 500%. I'm looking for more stability.
But I think Shibin is going to make a couple of people what you call generation wealth. I think some people, or a lot of people, are loaded up on that, and I think it's going to have its day in the sun again. I would be very surprised if sometime within the next, I'm not saying next week, sometime within the next 3, 4, 5 years. Could be in a month from now, but I'm just saying, like from now to...
Well, the problem is there's just so much of it. They're supposed to be finding ways to burn it, but who knows? Just so freaking much.
I'm curious. I'm going to take a look, actually. I'm curious to know what the all-time high was and what it is now and what the return would be.
If it went now to all-time high?
Yeah. It broke the all-time high, let's say just by a little bit.
Well, the all-time high was around the time it first got put on the exchange.
Yeah. Would you 10x your money or more?
So if you just went to the more recent high, it'd be like 430%.
So just 4x.
If you went to all-time high, it'd be about 1,000%.
Yeah. Okay, we pulled back into the bands on the 1 minute chart. Let's see if we can get a long entry. I'm not going to take a big position. I'm just going to take a 1 lot or a 2 lot. So wait for a continuation candle, a bullish high actually candle. I will click my way into it. Overall, though, I was happy with my trading this morning. You discuss less. You have days when you go off the rails a little bit? Or you're pretty disciplined? Look, I know.
Skeletor.
You. I know a couple of traders that they never go off the rails. They're just disciplined machines.
Well, I think everybody has their days, right?
Yeah, I don't see
the
you.
important thing is what can we put into place? they kind of stopped that.
I can't say since we've streaming that I've seen you really at least visibly get, shaken up on poor performance or on undisciplined trading, where you want to smash your monitor. I had a couple of those days.
Normally that's the days I'm fighting with Ninja Trader. Look, if my Ninja Trader messes up and I get mad and smash my monitor, you think I could send them a bill? But look, I'm gonna need a couple monitors replaced. They're not that expensive, but I'm gonna need y'all to replace them.
What's helped also is I'm doing a lot less trade copying. The trade copier was really putting me on tilt. It would screw up, and instead of being up 100, I was down 70 on the follower account, and then I would want to make it back, so I, to get the follower back on par with the leader, and I would just take stupid trades. I don't even want to think how much that Apex trade copier cost me.
Apparently, when you use a trade copy, you're supposed to enter the limit order.
I did. I almost always enter with limit orders. No, that's just a mess, that one. I am so happy that Platform X and Top Step X does the trade result copying. Actually, Wealth Charts also. It's not exactly, but it's pretty close. So I'm glad to flush that piece of garbage down the toilet.
What I try to do is to help prevent going on tilt. We all have our days. I try to separate accounts. So some I'll trade manually, some I'll trade with the bot, some I'll trade different times. So hopefully at any given moment, I'm not going to blow up everything.
Yeah, I forget that you do a lot of bot trading. That helps.
The better I can get the bot to trade, which right now is really just coming down to figuring out these errors. But bot's been killing it. I know
look at VWAP.
Past month or so has been kind of tough, but I think I've been holding up pretty good on my own trading. Probably not going to win any World Cups, but at least I can show up every day and be a day trader.
Okay, there's the bullish candle. It's going to close in, 50 seconds. I got a long time to wait. I'm going to try and get in, but I'm going to try and get in close to 25,655, so I have less risk on the trade. Actually, let's see where it triggers. I still got another 30 seconds.
Mouse is still freezing up. Still ain't got my computer and everything back to the way it was. Still fighting Ninja Trader constantly.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Triggered in. That's a valid trade. Stop just under the swing low. It's not the prettiest bullish candle, but nonetheless, I'll join the ask here at 8 points, take one piece off. Come on, fill me. There we go. So now I'm pretty much in a riskless trade, and I can let this go. Let's see if we can get up to 80, 85. I'll put in my stop loss over here. Sell one, 42.50. There we go. Let it go. I'll move my stop up to break even after.
What do you got for a take profit?
I don't know. I never, you know what? That's my weakest link.
Take profit.
Yeah. I don't have that defined on anything really. Well, no, not on Renko I do. But on anything else, it's as long as I can hold. If it's going to be a trade like this, you know, I'm trying to get better at taking longer trades. So I'm going to let this one run. If we get up to, let's say, 80, I'm going to move my stop to break even or a little bit higher to break even, and we'll see. Let it run. Who knows? Maybe the market will run for the rest of the afternoon higher.
I mean, it could. This could be the low could be in.
Yeah, I got to start taking trades like that.
I did think that we was going to run this gap, but like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be today. Could be tomorrow.
We'll catch some winners. I will catch some fish.
Trying to make the turn, but right now we're just so far pushing down. Loot Fish, thanks for subscribing. That was funny. You said something about a fish, and the guy with fish subscribed. I told y'all we live in a matrix. You set that up, didn't you?
Where are you from? Omnius
right
is from
here.
a really good place, and I'm from a not so good place.
He's from over there, and I'm from right here. All right, just kidding. Mike, where are you from?
Quebec, Canada. Snowland. At least snowland soon.
And I'm from Florida.
Florida. But I do want to do a house swap
Middle
for the winter.
of Alberta.
Oh, yeah.
You want
He's
to do
from
what?
Alberta. I said I do want to do a house swap with you for the winter.
Elma, where are you from?
Oh, stops.
Greetings from Greece. Sweet.
Oh, wow. Tikanis? Pinakinenas telefono?
Is that Greece or French?
That's Greek. No, don't take me out on this. Come on. I want to catch a whale.
Mike, how many languages you speak?
The guy from Canada looks like a Greek. He looks Greek. But he's not Greek. He's not a Greek. Just I grew up with Greeks. Everybody I went to school with was Greek. How many languages I speak? 1.5. English fluently. French is the half. No, Greek I know just a few. I know a few expressions.
I'm going to go with a half.
Yeah.
I speak one language. I'm not even that good at it.
Pide kinena telefono is, did anyone call? That's my, the only reason is because every time I went over to my friend's house, when we went in the house, that's the first thing he asked his mom all the time. Ma, pide kinena telefono? Did anyone call? I guess the guy was fucking eager for a girl to call.
I get in trouble all the time when I'm writing stuff because I don't put those little marks in the words. Oh, you didn't put this, you didn't put that. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. If you're one of those grammar people, you probably hate me.
Grammar. Wait, I know another Greek word.
You ever
Ouzo.
see those people that get so mad because you didn't put some little symbol in a word?
No. Only the
Calm
teachers.
down.
Only the teachers.
Elma, how's life in Greek? What's the weather like?
Fuck.
Mike?
Are you kidding me? Greece, you know how wonderful they live in Greece there? They know how to live. Not like us. They have suppers late. They're hanging out at the cafes with their feet stretched out, watching people watching, having their coffees. I think
Maybe one day I'll get a chance to visit. I'd love to visit over there.
Didn't know Mike spoke Spanish.
Mike speaks 1.5 languages more than I do.
My daughter speaks Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is the amount of Spanish people I know now in Florida that don't speak Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Like, you're Spanish. Why don't you learn?
Contesta el teléfono y dale comida a Sparky. Okay, where's my cell phone? Did I lose my cell phone? Oh, no, there it is.
Hey, GPT, you got that?
No. I'm going to go say it to my daughter. Yeah.
Hey, if you get slapped, it's Skeletor's fault.
I saw the word telefonoto or something. He's talking about Sparky. It can't be that bad. I don't know what kind of dirty things he wants me to do to Sparky, but I don't think there's anything there.
We have like 17 degrees. Don't know about Fahrenheit. Mike, what do you got in Canada right now?
10 Celsius. 17 is nice. Summer's over, I guess. In Greece.
We have...
you can have some crazy... they have those crazy heat waves, in Greece? Like, you can't even go out of your house and, in the summertime.
We're at 75 degrees. And that would be considered cold for this time of year, really. What's that, about 50 for you?
I don't know.
Oh, where's Google at? I thought you were my Google assistant.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Roughly 5 Celsius. Alberta. Yeah, you guys get snow earlier than us.
So y'all are all in the same system, right? So you got 5, 10, and 17?
Mm-hmm. The whole world's on that system. Only you guys. You're the only holdout.
Don't blame me. I don't know why we got to be so different. I mean, everybody loves the metric system, right? Like, what is the stuff that we use? We don't even know it.
Megan, contesta el teléfono y dale comida a Sparky.
All right, 75 in Celsius would be about 24 degrees. No. Is it degrees in Celsius? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, it's degrees.
No, it's degrees? Okay, so it'd be about 24 degrees.
Yeah, stop me out. Again.
Google's showing me like some whole diagram of a math problem and stuff. It's like, calm down, Google. You do the hard work, okay? Just give us the answer.
The problem with me is I grew up with Fahrenheit. And then when I was young, they switched to Celsius. And I never really could wrap my head around it. I understand temperature in Fahrenheit. If you tell me 70, I know what it feels like. Tell me 90, I know what it feels like. Celsius.
I don't know why there's different systems. Like,
metric system. I don't know why everyone went to the metric system. I guess businesses figured they can make more money.
I wish the states would just go to the metric system. I say it's a lot more accurate. I mean, if it's more accurate, then why? Why are we using something different? Skeletor, you speak fluent Spanish? Yes. Didn't know that. See? Found out something new, Mike. Your trading style is support and resistance. How do I answer that? Yes and no. Spanish is your native language. El Mamayo trading style is more trend following. So I'm looking for is the trend to be going up. And looking for pullbacks. So I'd want to try to get in something like there. Maybe something like that. Then if we're going down, looking for the pullbacks to shorts or something like that. Something like those there. I also trade different styles. I also manually trade and use a bot to trade from time to time.
Incoming voice call from 647-892-807.
Messed that one up, didn't you? Glad you got it before the rest of the number. Somebody's going to be mad at you.
Yeah, that's not a number I recognize. It's probably just a junk call. Thing is, my volume's turned all the way off. It's not supposed to do that. I don't know why it does. Somebody's going to be mad at you. Yeah, I should have caught it earlier. I should have let it go. Contesta alta love, one of my... Yeah, Megan didn't... did she write me back and tell me what it means? Or did she take a nap?
I also use a 2600 volume Heikin-Ashi chart.
I don't know. She said, yes, Sparky is fed. Does that make sense?
You can see the volume Heikin-Ashi chart and basically looking for the same thing, looking for the 2 minute to tell me direction, then looking for pullbacks. A lot of times the Heikin-Ashi chart can get you in on good pullbacks. So generally I watch those two charts and then pair that together with support and resistance or open range, initial balance, something else to go along with it.
We're going to make a run now for 690.
Then I also trade only ICT guys. Is that what you trade, ICT? And liquidity. Yeah. As long as it's a structured strategy. I think the people that keep getting messed up, they don't have a structured strategy. So I think the first step is to have a structured strategy that you can repeat over and over.
Elma, did you get a couple of setups today? My son trades ICT. He got a couple of setups. He was happy with his day today. Don't know exactly where he found his setups, but...
Got 0 indicators. I like the indicators I got. I don't use that many. When I use them, I try to use them in the right place. So I'm good with what I got.
He had one winner, one break even today, trading his custom ICT strategies. I mean, they're loosely based on, oh, nice.
Long 25, 619. Sweet. Was you looking at the gap to help you form an entry? I'm looking for this gap to fill.
I still didn't put it up.
What was that, Mike?
I still didn't put it up, the hourly chart. There we go. Now I got it. Gap to fill, hourly. Ooh, I'm hungry.
Didn't you just eat?
No. No, we had to bring the car to put on our winter tires. And then we had to go to a couple of stores.
Yeah, I got to switch out tires.
Yeah.
Don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, there's a couple of well, I was going to say the other thing you guys don't know about is rust on cars from the salt that they put on the streets.
Yeah.
But you got salt from the ocean, so it goes into the air from the mist.
Yeah, if you're like a beach person, I don't think it really goes that far from the ocean. Like generally, everybody that's got the damage from the ocean are people that drive on the ocean a lot.
Mm.
I guess if you live like a mile away or something, you might. I don't know.
What's the gap on the 1 hour that you're talking about? I don't see it. $25,000. Yeah, I was thinking 25,690, 700, same thing around there. Go ahead on this.
So if you go back, not last Friday, but the Friday before, large gap up.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I don't have that many days of data. I only have 6 days of data on my thing. Let's make it 22.
In that gap now, we filled about halfway through it. That's why I was thinking Elma probably took the trade off the middle of the gap.
Mm. Oh, I remember that gap. I think that was a Friday to a Saturday. I mean, a Friday to a Sunday. Does that make sense? Tuesday,
Yep.
Monday,
I
1,
think
2,
you're right.
3,
So
4,
Sunday
5.
morning,
Yep. That was
opened
a
up
Sunday.
large gap. So it is about 2:30. I have about 5 to 10 more minutes. Anybody wants to talk about something or got questions? And Mike, you want to talk about something?
No, I'm good. Just again, the
Okay, then Mike, do that dance for us. You was going to do.
no, you don't want to see me dance. I got 7 left feet. My wife tried to teach me how to dance. I don't know, some kind of Latin dance. I fell.
That's great.
It's that bad.
Could always tell people about your support group you wanting to set up.
Yeah, well, it's right there on the screen. I'm going to stick around. I like the trading. We got 16, the ATR is 16 points, so I'll stick around a little bit. It's up there. Whoever's interested, Live Discipline Mastermind Group, want to work on your discipline, we'll check in every day with each other, set goals, try to keep everyone on track. As I say, it's very hard to be responsible only to yourself. An accountability partner really does help. So we're offering to be your accountability partner. Come in every day. We'll discuss your personal daily loss limit. Not your setups, but just the way you need to manage your account for the day. Whether or not you limit the amount of trades you're going to take, or if you use the personal daily loss limit, revenge trading, chasing, getting in early, whatever issues are plaguing you. And it's always a good idea not to focus on too much if you have a couple of issues. You don't want to focus on them all at the same time. You want to just focus on one at a time. We work on it, and every day we see what the progress is, where you slipped up, if you slipped up.
And if you chase, we get to play the donkey, right?
Yeah, we played a donkey.
Play the donkey just so people know what it looks like if they chase. Let's chase the donkey. Don't be chase the donkey.
Don't be a jackass. Yeah, even if you want to come back on, I'll probably stay on till 4 till my wife comes home. I'm here now, so.
What do we got? Today's Tuesday. I got speech today. Nope, I won't even be home till about 4:30. No, 4:45, 5 o'clock.
Okay, well, if anyone's in your room and if you're heading out, Omnius can put up a link, I think, to
We got
hop
the
on
link
over
up right
onto.
now.
Okay, yeah, just click on the link then and
Nightbot's got you.
come on over into my house. What do you want, Sparky? Cookies again? See if we can find a couple of trades. If anyone's interested, we'll talk about again. Working on discipline, working on process. That's pretty much what it comes down to, having a process, following the process. Psychology makes up, unfortunately, a big part of the game. Majority. You'd give it a number? 80, 90, 70?
For
I'd say 90.
psychology?
Yeah, it's huge.
I think it is huge, but I think in the overall scheme, it's probably about 30%
No
because,
kidding.
well, you have your psychology, you have your strategy, and your management, right?
Yeah.
So I would give each one about 33. But then once you get a nice strategy, then psychology becomes higher, I think.
Yeah. I remember when my boy was just starting, I told him psychology is the biggest part of successful trading. And he was new. So I said, right now you're rolling your eyes and you have no idea what I'm even talking about. But it will come into play and you will
I will
understand
say
it.
everybody worries about strategy, but psychology is probably more important.
Yeah.
You could trade any strategy, and I don't know that any strategy is just always going to work. So you're going to have to refine it. You're going to have to work on it. And without psychology, you're just not going to be able to do that. So I think a lot of it comes down to order management and your psychology in the trade. Things on the back end that people don't think about.
Mm.
Everybody's so focused on the strategy, they lose sight of everything else. But that being said, the better the strategy you got, the easier the psychology is, right? Learn a good strategy, refine it, make it work. Psychology part gets a lot easier.
Because I think people just find ways to break the rules. And no matter how good your strategy is, especially in the prop industry here, if you allow yourself to go on tilt and go off the rails, even if you do it once every 2 weeks, if you keep, having some success, you're climbing up the ladder, but you're not at your profit target yet. And then you go off the rails, you go on tilt, you blow the account, and it's a never-ending cycle. It's rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, it just takes so long to build it back.
Yeah, you have to flush those. Yeah,
Loop fish, count, and risk management are also very underrated. Exactly. Skill set, yep. So much of it just comes down to account management, risk management, psychology. I mean, that's why I like to split up my trades into groups.
I think
anytime something goes horribly wrong, then most I can lose is a couple accounts. There's been a few times right here on stream, stop loss didn't even work. Some kind of news came out, blew right through, and before I could even get out of a trade, was down 100 and something points. So we've always got to remember that those things can happen at any moment in time. Skeletal, in my case, strategy is not the problem. Emotion, psychology is killing me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Sign up. Enrollment. Come in. We see you every day, Skeletor. Come in. Let's work.
A lot of the emotion and psychology comes down to size management, trade management. Are you putting too much into one trade? Are you splitting it up? Stop loss too big. Are you taking enough on your winners to pay for the losers? Things like that. Wish we could talk about it more, but I do have to go. For anybody on my stream, Mike is going to stay around. Futures Floor Mike. The link to his channel is in the chat there. We can put it in again. Why not?
Markets are dumping, eh?
I will see all you guys tomorrow morning at around 9:15.
Okay. Take care,
Switching over
Omnius.
now. Loot Fish, thanks for hanging
Pizza
out.
Tuesday.
Elma, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like the stream and subscribe so we can see you again. Talk some more about psychology and strategy. Pizza Tuesday. Catch you later. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
every
you
day's
guys.
a pizza day. Take care, Omnius.
Every day's a pizza day, Mike.
Every
take
day's
care.
a pizza day.
Appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow.
Take care, Omnius.
Mike.
So yeah, like I said, work on let's work on the discipline issues together. I'm going to participate as much as everybody else. By tomorrow, I'm going to put up a little banner discussing my not so much my trade setups, but more importantly my process, and letting you guys know if I'm following my rules as I should be, or if I'm allowing myself to deviate. I think one of the hard things for me also is being patient, waiting for trades. That's also one of my weaknesses. You know, like right now, if you look at the 1 minute chart, let me open it up here on the right side. You know, if we're waiting for price to move all the way back into the 25,650 area right now, I mean, it could go there in a minute, but it can also take 45 minutes to go up there, and then you're just sitting and you're waiting for a trade. And because I have some fast charts on my screens, I'm tempted often to take a trade that I really shouldn't be in. But the one thing I did learn is the daily loss limits. I don't know how many of you guys use them, but that's really been a savior. It's made a huge difference in performance, because revenge trading, trying to make back your losses, did a lot of damage to my accounts. And the daily loss limit is pretty much the stop loss for your account for the day. Kind of like a stop loss for your trade, it's a stop loss for your account. And I was reluctant to use it. I remember also, you know, the first couple times, same thing with my son. You know, you have that, you're looking at that red number and you want to make it back. And that first time where you say, you know what, no, I'm closing up the screen and I'm not going to try and make it back. I'll come back tomorrow, see how you feel, and keep it small. That's what I would say. Something that you can easily make back in a day. And when you close it down, I mean, if you're having issues with blown accounts, you close it down, you come back the next day with a small loss, you're gonna say to yourself, wow, I'm glad I closed it down. I'm anticipating a push up into the 631 area, closing that weekly opening gap down to 555. Yeah, Omnius has been looking at that weekly gap quite a bit. Thank you. I'm going to activate the daily loss limit and rhythmic. Yeah, but Skeletor, honestly, we should start. I mean, you know, right now it's a great opportunity because there's not a lot of people in the mastermind group. I mean, you know, we just started. I just put that up now, so you pretty much be the first one. It would be a good idea to check in daily. You know, we just have some of your rules that you follow and just check in. And whatever's hurting you the most is the thing, you know, we would work on tackling. Whether it be going off the rails, revenge trading, or impulsive trades. You know, one thing that you work on in the day. We're almost like your personal journal. Like I said, I wanted to do it in the Discord, but it was just too hard to, just too hard with the scheduling, you know, to get everyone in at the same time. One can't make, you know, I can't make it at 8, I can make it at 7. The other one, well, I need to do it at 9, or Tuesday's no good. But this way here, you guys can come in, you can check in at any time. And we'll do a quick review of the previous day. And as I said also, you got to be honest. There's no point in lying and saying you did good if you didn't. If you broke a rule, you have to confess. That was a nice little move lower. Didn't quite get down to the 555 that Loot was looking for, but got down to 575. Oh, it's true. Clicker. How did the clicker end up off my... Let's see if we can get a little bit of a...
Come on, push now. Do a nice push for us, yes. Come on, push. Yeah, that was nice.
Hey, do we have... let's set him up. Where is he? Why are you not showing? There we go. We got Omnius Trades with us in spirit. I have a short at 85. See if I can get a better price, and I can get a better price. Well, I was a little slow on the mouse. Target is 78 on this trade. 73% probability that 78 will be reached. Well, there I got my opportunity to get in at a better price. 89, that's 4 points better. So 89 targeting 78, that's 11 points. My stop is going to be 99, so it's 10 points. 10-point stop, 11-point take profit with a 73% probability. Let's go push. Let's get that push again, OFT. 78. Buy limit. We'll put it in just in case it spikes. Market sometimes has a habit of spiking to take profit. By the time I click the button, there we go. Almost. Almost. Missed it by that much. And there we go. Hit. Okay. Cool. That was good. I'm happy. 85. 85. Yeah, 78. 78 target. Oh, I got it a little bit too early. Okay, a little bit of execution error over there. There's the 78. So that trade had a 73% probability of reaching take profit. See if we can get back into, get a bit of a retrace on the 1 minute NQ. I'm looking at the 5 minute on the left side. NQ looks quite a bit weaker than ES at the moment. ES could be bouncing off support. Let me compress that chart a little bit, get a bit of a let's see what we're doing. 5 AM lows. ES is above the 5 AM lows. NQ is below the 5 AM lows. What's up, Dave? I bought a ton, but thank you. I'll take it. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
do you want a different one?
What do you mean?
You want a different one?
What do you mean?
Arrow?
No. That's good. Did you catch any trades?
No.
Nothing in the afternoon?
Nothing in life, no.
Still working on the beta of pick and win. Reveal the images underneath. Type in show plus the word on the tile. Let's say ICT. And the ICT tile flips.
You bought a bunch. You bought a box too?
Yeah, I did. Why is it not working?
The 100 and the 50.
100.
Wow.
Wow. Hold on. We got an error. I gotta restart something probably. Give me a second. Give me a second. Find a tile. Oh, you know what? Oh, no. Forget. I'll leave it. Hold on. I'm watching, waiting also for a retrace, but gotta open up the command prompt. Run the web server. I always forget this step. I gotta automate it. Put it in a batch file. There we go. Now, let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me refresh the game. And now if it doesn't work, I'll be discouraged. Where's the chat? It's not there. Hold on. We are having technical difficulties. Yeah. Really? There's no reason for this to not be working. You're still home, Omnius? Why is this not working? Okay, let's go back a version. Window capture, delete. Let's see. You know what? I should be testing this before, eh? Rather than after. Did we get enough of a pullback for a trade? Yes, I missed a trade while I was doing all this setup. Let's check one more time. If this doesn't work, then we're closing down. The ride is closed. Show zone. Nope, the ride is closed. Not working. Okay. Well, maybe I have something even better for you, Skeletor. Beat the dealer. Version 2. Hold on. I'll show you. It's not finished yet, but let me get it up. I have to run it manually. What's going on? Why is everything screwed up? Oh, there we go. Okay, there you go. Skeletor. Beat the dealer. Hold on, let me get my thing up. Really? I didn't format it properly. What is going on? My God. I fixed it already. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, you got them all. There we go. Perfect. Pick one. Skeletor. Beat the dealer. It's a new game. Meanwhile, I watch for a long. Top chat. Gotta go to live chat. Long. Where's Long? Skeletor picks Long. 3. Dealer picks. 22. Dealer wins. 22 versus 3. It's going to be automated. But now it's now you get to pick. Now it doesn't pick the number for you guys. So it's not, there's no more it's rigged. Setup. Where's setup? 85. 87. Maybe it's rigged just a little bit. No, it's not rigged. We got a short at 99. Let's see if I can do something with this short. Can I get a better price? 98, 97. Wow, we had 2 losers in a row, eh? There we go. We'll sell. I just shorted it at 0150. This is 99. Whoa, that was nice. There we go. That was a nice quick trade. See, thank God I don't have to wait 15 seconds like with MFFU, because probably in 15 seconds I would have been at a loss or to break even. That's why I hate that rule. There we go. Hit target 92. Wait for the next trade. See if we can get a little bit of a pullback. Actually, on the 1 minute chart, could have an entry at, let's get the cursor out. $97, a stop at 15. That's an 18-point stop. Not really eager for an 18-point stop. There we go. We'll sell a 2-lot.
Die, a fucking loser. I've done your damage. You have 300. I've tripped your damage.
There we go. That's about 6 points on that 1 lot if I can get filled. And that'll reduce my exposure on the trade. And I can let it go. No, it's going against me. I will do one ad if we get an entry or a signal. Looks like we're going to get it. Looks like it's going to push lower. Tempted to enter in over here, but no, that's it. Join the bid. Out. Out. Well, I guess now the question is, do we continue to trade lower and take out the U.S. session lows at 572, or has the bottom been put in? Right now, I'm still looking for shorts. See if we can identify the market rolling over. $13.09. Yeah. That level's going to come in at 25,600. I'm not sure I want to sell at 25,600. Let it go. We wait for the next trade. Oops, sorry about that. Actually, I was just thinking one of the other things also, I don't know how you guys are, but holding trades to full target. That's another one of my Achilles heels. The thing is, what gets me is the logic. Because when we get to like 80%, 90% of target, I say to myself, really? Do you really want to risk that 80% just for the extra 20%? But you have to, because you can't nickel and dime yourself. You know, like you can make that argument. Hold on, I might want to take a short here. You might want to, you can try and make that argument. You know, at every price point, you know, for example, if your exit's at 30 and you get up to 28, you can say, I'll take it early. Okay, well, then your exit's 28. And you can, you know, I'll get out at 26. You do have to come up with rules and profit targets and stick to them and let the market do its thing. And that's one of the things that I struggle with also, allowing my trades to go to target. A lot of my trades I get out early. Okay, well, they're triggered at 99. Wish there was a bid and ask on this platform, but I guess that's a little bit too much there. I'm short at 99.50. Maybe that's just too much to ask for in a platform. Put up the bid and the ask. I did want 03. There's 03, so I'll add at the price that I wanted. Not a big fan of getting in at 25,600. We'll see how this one works. 99. Let's see if we can get down to 92. But get below 99. Boosh. And go, let's 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 go. So close to being stopped out, but still not stopped out. I'm going to add because we're so close to the stop out point that those ads don't really contribute much to my trade going red. It'll allow me to improve my price. Yes, yes, is going up. Okay, flatten. Well, that sucks. Okay, we'll stick out. Change accounts. Let's see if we're going to make a push back up to 690. Looks far away on the 1 minute chart. Hey, it doesn't look so far away on the 5 minute. It really does look far away on the markets are showing strength, eh? See if we can get down into the 25,600 level, 25 points lower. I'd be looking for an entry at that level. Actually, it doesn't even have to go that low. How about 25,610? Can we get down to 25,610? Nice. See if we can get a bit of a bounce. See if we can get a bit of a bounce off this level over here. Or do we start selling? Well, market showing weakness. No bounce. Now we're looking to go short, believe it or not. Wait for a setup, see if we can pull. Now up into 25,610. What do we got on the ATR? Not bad. 14 points, almost 15 points. The average range, 14, 15 points. There is some volatility, volume, 1.8 million. That's pretty high. Trading way under view up. Way under previous day's close. Even way under previous day's low. It's a weak day today. I have a daily chart up. Yeah. So I looked at a couple of the most recent moves. We had the move down in August. We went from 24,123. So that was 1,100 points. In October, we had a little bit of a sell-off. We went from 25,003 until 24,003, another 1,000 points. And another one in August. Actually, there was two in August. 24,3 and 22. Always about 1,000 points. So if we're looking about the same thing, that means 26,4, maybe down to 25,4, 25,300. Somewhere around there. Gold's sold from 4,400 down to pretty much down to the 50 period moving average. I'd like to see NQ pull up a little bit more before I take a short. Give me an entry with a little bit less risk. Got to be also a little bit more selective on my entries. I find that sometimes I'm not as patient as I should be. Can't be expected. Can't put pressure on myself to want to try and make money on every move. Not every move is my setup. Hmm. 325. I'm curious to see how the 350 to 4 o'clock time frame is going to play out. Get a spike of volatility in there because you have the what is it? The imbalance report comes out at 350. Market on close. With all the sell orders and all the selling and the way we traded lower all day, I got to assume you got a lot of people that have market on close buy orders to cover their positions for the day. There we go. Getting up into the close to the 25,610 area. A little bit of a pop. Now, if it's sellers come back into the market. There we go. We'll sell one. Order filled. Why am I filled at 03? That's a shitty fill. Okay, I'm willing to add it 08 on that. I think if I get stopped out on this trade, I'm guessing that we're going to see a push higher into the close. Yeah, I'm stopped out. I'm thinking 620, a bit higher than 610. Well, we're at 620 now. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if those saying I'm on top chat. Stupid filter, chat filter. I actually have a Sell limit at 627. Not crazy about this trade though, because like I said, NQ is weaker than ES today. I will add a little bit to it though. And if I can see a little bit of a push up, I'll add one more time. And we're going to get to it's about 12. There we go. Add one more. Now let's see a push. Wrong way. Nah, gotta get out. Okay, didn't work out. I tried. Yeah, price action isn't working out for me this afternoon. I don't know, I'm still feeling the long. Remember, afternoon and morning trading. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have stuff to talk about tomorrow. Okay, come on, get one. Turn green, turn green. I can add to it. I just needed to push up a little bit higher. There we go. Oof, my threshold is close. I don't like that. Ah, not another red candle. Let's go. What do we got to get up to? About 10 again? Come on, let's get a little bit of an extension. What time is it, eh? I gotta watch for the 350. Because there will be a spike. Omnius, are you being my accountability partner? I think I should call it quits, right? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Let me set up a to the moon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Coin flip. Okay, there we go. Coin flip. I gotta change it though. Edit. I think the trades that I take with the bands, save template. Okay. Need to have a 10-point stop. Entry's got to be in a way that I can make it a 10-point stop. If I can't make it a 10-point stop, then I think I'm not going to take those trades. As I was saying, I got to get better at being patient. There's enough setups during the day. I forced trades, way over traded this afternoon. Broke my rules. And the question is why? Why would I have done those things? Is it boredom? So I gotta think. Tightening your stop is a sign that you should stop trading because that's a sign you're negotiating with the market. Yeah, no, I really want to work on really being more selective. When do I get hurt? That's what I have to ask myself. When do I get hurt? When do I cause damage like I just did before, but you know, I got out of it, but when do I cause damage? It's when I'm not being selective. It's when I'm trying to make money on every move. And again, it caught me again this afternoon. And especially, like you said, the afternoon is different than morning trading. Although the range is good. I mean, you know, it's 12-point range, 13-point range now on the ATR. But still, got to focus on taking premium setups, A plus setups. Like Lance says, trading the broken slot machines, not just spinning pulling the handle on a slot machine, on a regular slot machine. It's got to show good odds. And I'm trading a fast chart. You know, it's like your volume chart there, but this one's much faster. So as opposed to your 2-minute that showed one direction for the whole morning after that little move up, mine is flip-flopping very frequently. Okay, I'm curious to try the 10-point. This will be a 10-point stop here. If we get an entry. Try the 2-minute. Nah, 2 minutes it's too slow for me. No, I'm good with what I have. Just the problem is, like I said, I don't stick to only what I have. I start to relax the rules. And say, okay, I could take this one too. Okay, I could take this one too. Just like when I'm scalping, kind of counter trend, you know, when the short-term trend is up and I'm taking short scalps. It's the wrong thing to be doing. I'm too greedy. There we go. Okay, I'm long. 5 lot at 17. Let's see. I gotta take profit at 27. 17, 22, that's 5. I took a small piece off. Let's see if we can hit 27. Move my stop up to break even. And not a little bit more than break even. Let it go. Boom. Down there. Okay, yeah. 14. 17, 14. I'll risk 3 points. See if we can get 27. 10 points for 3 points on the balance. You see, that's a good trade. That was a good selective scalp. And when I just take my selective scalps, I do well. And even if they lose, I don't lose a lot of money. Is it 350 yet? 341? I think actually, you know what? I was just going to say, I'm rambling already. I'm going to close it here at 26, 25. I think I'm going to call it an afternoon. I'm going to go get something to eat. I got to send out a couple of emails. I'm not trading well, so I have to recognize that. That's part of being self-aware. I have to recognize when you're making mistakes. And you know, even I struggle with discipline issues. I don't want them to happen anymore. I'm tired of it already. So I got to figure out, I got to settle in my brain a way of thinking that it doesn't happen anymore. Okay, guys. So 3:42. I'm going to call it over here. Almost made it to 4 o'clock. And what the hell's that? There, my beard. I'll be streaming again tomorrow morning, 9:15 or earlier. Thanks for hanging out. Hit the like on your way out if you haven't had a chance yet. And I will see you guys tomorrow.